This morning with a look at what some call a threat in your own living room. In fact, the very television you may be using to watch us right now. We are talking about smart televisions and other devices connected to the internet. You may have heard Senator Chuck Schumer calling on manufacturers to adopt stricter security rules. He warns many TVs, baby monitors, other technology with built-in cameras and microphones are vulnerable. In fact, a few months back, Russian hackers tapped into some 4,000 cameras in homes here in the U.S. Pretty scary, but there's simple things you can do to protect yourself, folks. Joining us now to talk more about this, Dr. Rick Mislin. He is with RIT's Computing Security Department. Rick, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Pat.
So what's the deal here? People, these hackers are actually able to access these cameras, look into your living room?
That's right. The security is very weak. Usually it's a standard default password or to get in, whether it's admin or just password. And it allows them to just walk right in and see whatever is in front of the camera.
The password you're talking about is when you first purchase the device.
Right, when you set it up, right. You need to install it and run some software and connect it to your network, and obviously setting it up requires a password, and that password is usually just set to, a password or admin or default even, or even blank.
And Senator Schumer really calling out these manufacturers. Do you think they're doing enough?
There's a lot to be done in this space, and as more of these devices start to pervade our house, the security is just going to become, the need for security is going to become greater and greater. Okay,
you've got some tips for us you're going to share today. Obviously, the first one, what to do here, set up a unique password.
Right, definitely. A unique password isn't just another word or a birth date or something like that. It really needs to be a random mix of letters and characters, and sometimes even symbols.
Yeah, and I know it's not easy sometimes with your remote to type that all in, but we're talking about people peeking into your home, so keep that in mind. Also, another thing you say is to set up a firewall.
Right,
so the computer illiterate, what do you mean?
Yeah, so your routers, the devices that are bringing in your internet connection into your house, and whether you're serving it through the wireless or wired connection to your house, there are ways to use what's called a firewall, and it basically sets up a way to protect your devices on the inside from being exposed to the outside.
Okay. Another thing, limit web browsing on smart TVs.
Right, again, we're talking about a device that has access to the internet, and so when you're doing credit card transactions and other things, we're not sure we can totally trust these devices for their security, so be careful what you browse with.
And a good tip here, cover the camera if you're not using it.
It's definitely always good to cover that camera, and some of the TVs do have cameras and some aren't as obvious. So make sure you do find the camera and, a Post-it or a piece of tape if you're not using it.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother about this, just bought a TV, didn't even realize it did have a camera.
Right.
So find out where that is. Covered. Finally, if you're using Wi-Fi, which most people are these days, you say to use encryption. What do you mean by that?
So Wi-Fi offers various levels of encryption, ways to protect the traffic, if you will, over your Wi-Fi. And the standard that's out there now, the WPA2, is the one you want to look for. Everything else is a lower standard and not as secure.
Okay. And, in terms of these, we were talking about these Russian hackers that came in. I think it was a number of households worldwide, but 4,000 here in the United States that they were able to hack into the system. You say that website that was actually streaming images from inside living rooms, that's been shut down.
It has been shut down. Okay. And as a matter of fact, I think the guy is now looking for a job and has some skills to share.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Maybe the U.S. government should hire this individual to figure out what's going on. What else should people know about these devices and having Wi-Fi in their home to begin with?
Sure. I mean, and I mentioned the Internet of Things, as we were talking about earlier, is all these new devices. It started with our smartphones, and now it's moving on to our TVs. Some people have internet-connected refrigerators that are telling them, what's inside and what would be good for their recipe tonight. So we're starting to see even door locks now be Wi-Fi connected, so that I can walk up with my cell phone and unlock the house door, garage door openers and other things. So we're starting to gain conveniences with the Wi-Fi connectivity and the internet connectivity, but there's also this level of security and realization that we need to be, prepared for what's possible.
For those that might be on the edge in terms of the remote security and remote door unlocking, what do you say about that right now? I think it's a little bit too early for that type of technology?
It's always good to have some people to try it out for us.
Sure. All right. Finally, if you would like more information, you can, of course, head to Rick's website. A lot of information there, www.mislan.com. That's spelled MISLAN.com. We, of course, put this information on our website as well. Rick, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.